me pull chat back up. I'm gonna give this like 10 seconds. I mean, it's not even 10 a.m. where I'm at. Likely sometime in the evening where you're at. Welcome, everybody. Now, I don't fully remember what we did in the last episode. I have a feeling... stream. I'm pretty sure we just did more missions. There's probably a small USO we're looking at here. Well, we did the cult mission, but I don't think there was any major progress that we made. 0 concurrent viewers now. Kicked out all the people who were waiting. There's my OBS window, which I got rid of. Excuse me. Actually, I should probably check the mic on both of these, huh? No, they work on both. Okay. So we're good. Anyway. Welcome, all of nobody. Yeah, it's fine. Okay, well, I'm gonna load. We need to load, yeah, okay, that's what I figured. We need to load our rifles onto Poseidon, since I think we finished. It's right, it's green when you don't have anything on it. I thought that was weird for a second. Too used to UFO with that. And scrolled through looking for, yeah, so it's white when it's, ammo. How many rifles do I need? 16 Aquanauts, 18 space used. We want at least 2 gas cannons every time. I'm just gonna assume it's not a problem. The reason I'm a little bit worried is I don't really want to lose these items, but if we lose the Poseidon, then we're in trouble anyway. Now, additionally, there's 1 day on the crew quarters, which I'm going to probably max out with more units. Yeah, workshops, labs. So lab coming in 11 days. We'll get to swap these out. Realistically, we'll get to swap out the torpedo defenses too. Hey, welcome. I don't know. Needing torpedo defenses or other types of defenses on your base. Well, I guess you don't need them. Especially by the time you have a hyperwave decoder. But the sort of soft requirement this early in the game is a bit of a headache. Now, the second question is, how long's left on this? A while. A good while. And does this place have... yeah, we have 40 soldiers? 40 soldiers. Most of these are here. We'd probably get away with 2 bases. Because labs are the only things that got nerfed, capacity-wise. And how many engineers are on this base? Or technicians? We're at 55. So we can get rid of one of the living quarters after the fact, but we will still need another. Huh. See, because I'd love to have a large living quarters in here eventually. Which could go over here. That's assuming the torpedo defenses are no longer useful. We might just continue to have a scuffed base design. This is fine, it's defendable. Even if it's not my favorite. Yeah, we have about a day before we get more soldiers available. This is fine. I do need to go through the equipment. This is our standard loadout, whereas this needs to be our standard loadout. What's the weight difference? +2, +1? Okay, so like 3 heavier. Excuse me. I've also only got one exosuit on. What did I want to do? Right, the pool. Give me a sort by strength. It's on my screen, isn't it? Nope. You don't need to be up here. Gonna throw these 2, 3 on. It's incredible that 47 is a low enough strength value to get you in the training pool. Anyway. Yeah, this is going to be a bit of a problem for people with a low weight. I might have to copy this. Wow. 50 weight for our base loadout's a little much. I also need to pay attention to what weapons people have. Also, we can't just one-handed pistol and reader anymore. Go ahead and drop that. Yeah, you'll live. Now you have a weird collection of items. And feeling I just paste, yep. Do I want you to have, do we have extra scanners? We'll give you a scanner. I do think the other guy with the gas cannon had the weird loadout because of the... oh, what was it? The aliens were attacking one of the military outposts, and it was a 2-stage mission where they were excavating something. And in the second stage somewhere, I believe, I set up some gas cannons to have a bit weirder loadouts than you normally see. You know, this... Throw that guy in there. Which is probably more useful than 2 grenades. And we're back to the start. Are your stats still terrible? Okay, I don't get to find out. So anyway, we're gonna do this mission, and then we will get to deploy some more people. I don't know if we're going all the way... Is recruiting 50 soldiers overkill? I'm pretty sure it's overkill. Is this just a very small... Okay, so we'll speed through this. Because what are we at currently for 40? I mean... I probably only need 20. Let me go run a quick debug command on the bot and figure out how many people are here. Actually, I did this earlier. It looks like 82. I think that's up to 83 now? Yes. And does it... It does not start counting at 0. Okay. I did set that up correctly. Depends if it's for actual use or basements. Is mints a typo, or is that like, or am I not? What is that in reference to? What did I ask a question about? I imagine this is about soldiers. Is mint supposed to be defense? And touchdown site. Can we just pop the door open and see what happens? Oh, it's the plane. Well, we can't really just wander around, but I am going to not smoke. About the 50 soldiers. Yeah, I do think, well, 50 soldiers is overkill in the sense that we don't even have that many names. 83 is our current max, and I could max it out. Should be fun. But I also don't think it's needed. I'd probably go up to like 60 or so from our current 40. where's the exosuit? Oh, and I have normal drones. Yeah, that's a problem. Hello. Just going to get this guy out of here. See, we're going to discover this is lobstermen or something, and this, you know, 2 aliens is going to turn into an hour of us trying to hit it with a stick. Okay, there's our sub. Mincemeat, okay. Yeah, no, I would like to have a... I mean, we might burn through 50 soldiers. But I'd like to try and avoid that at least a little bit. Did our ammo go down? I feel like this was 20? Yeah. Which is fine, because 80 is a significantly larger number. Drones would be really nice right now. Do you have your own? Yeah, of course. This is a weird map. It takes the whole plane layout and just shifts it randomly along a certain strip here is what I'm looking at. You're out of smoke, yeah. So you've thrown both of yours already. Let's go and get one more guy with you. Probably want to get another guy following the exosuit. Where is the second gas cannon? Here you both are. Is this map small enough to... I guess I can just put you on the roof? Does O do anything? No. I mean, if it does, I just hit it 10 times. So, we'll find out. Could have changed something down here. It doesn't look like it. You have a smoke going off, you have a smoke going off. They opened a door somewhere. Where is there a door? Is that in the cockpit? Like, way over here? Oh, it's an aquatoid. Wait, and it has a not dangerous weapon. Well, that's a shame now, isn't it? What does an aimed shot do for me? Throw me a smoke. Get that out to, like, here. And just move forwards. What I want from you is a quick scan. Nobody's inside, okay. Here I was thinking there'd be like 2 to 4 of them. No, I absolutely could have ran around there. Good for you. +1 accuracy. We don't need the pistol. 6 aquaplastics is better than normal. Do we have any more? No. I mean, we can do this real quick. We can go back to making armor. This is no longer going to be enough armor. And I imagine, yeah, we're still under capacity. By a little bit. Okay. And this is what we've really been waiting for. So, we're going up to at least 21. The question is, do I go up to 83? And that is something I do not quite have an answer for. What is their ping? Ah. Okay. So... well, we're currently only going through 20 of the capacity. 83 would have us go through 40-something of the capacity, like 43. We probably don't need 83 soldiers. We will settle for 21 more, which also means we're going to go take a look at the bot now. And this is... I haven't saved yet. There's the save. There's the command. Hey, look at that! I get to play. Let me load the game. Is there a scroll bar? There is a scroll bar. So, Board Diver and Schnitz and John Boy and... okay, we're just cutting off a lot of people. See all designations in. Excuse me. It's a little bit cold in here. Let me minimize Discord now. There we go. You are still in the Shadow Realm. Alright. Costs. What did... cost per unit 15k. It's actually not bad. Now what that also means is when they arrive, we get to swap out for a mostly rookie team. Also, the buoy's been here actually forever. How many months of fuel does this have? Like 6? Okay, well, you can return to base. There's no colony there. We know that this is the first colony here. Also, we're finally working through things like the exam room. Uh-huh. Interesting. Wait. They're turning people into computers. That's kind of funny. I can't do anything with that yet. I think we need cloning? Yeah. And this takes not all that long. Yeah, advanced bionics, which is required by the biolab. Okay, so this is just what we need. And apparently, this affects game progression. Funny, yeah, okay. It's just... it's an interesting direction to take that in. Monsters are terrorizing an island. Our favorite. Well, we have real drones. I guess we'll just head out. I also didn't do anything because we know that this guy's over here. Probably should have sent an escort, but... you are gonna want one of these. That is not how you tab to the next unit, that's how you tab to the next page of items. And everybody else should be equipped. What are we looking at? A zombie. Expected nothing less. Okay, well, go ahead and shoot these. Right, I forgot you were useless. That's pretty impressive. Did you hit? Maybe I should shoot something that can actually, you know, hit. Can you shoot this? Good job. Okay, so we're just incapable of shooting the little bugs on the ground. And these zombies here are durable. You should just move. What's the other thing you saw? Interesting. Hold on. I don't know if this is useful to us, but we're taking it. Oh, yeah. Do I care to try and kill... Oh, you guys figured out why I was missing this now, huh? That would do it. That's really funny. Okay, hold on. Can you get out of the way? Thank you. Yeah. Look at that. It's not that hard to shoot flying insects. Hey, did I leave the drone outside? Can you... Okay, hold on. So what we can do is this. No, not quite. It's fine. We don't need the drone. Yeah, 1 point. We got a corpse. Gives us the autopsy. I mean, I guess we'll hold on to it. The infested humans have died. I see, so we just can't capture it. Good for you guys. Yeah, because we have 20 more people on base, all the ranks are gonna bounce up. Good, and that should be the second base as well. And we have everybody. Okay. So the first note is we need to sort by strength. And we need to clear everybody. And put another 10 guys in here. Oh, that's not good. Yeah, it's probably good that I didn't get, you know, 60 guys. Okay, so let's click through everybody here. Well, actually, let me move all the... No, you can stay up at the top here. Let me move the wounded people to the top. Do you need to be here? You can stay here. You are doing pretty well. Compared to the new rookies, you can go to the bottom. John Boy. Oh, you're doing just fine. Go ahead and take yourself some plastic armor. Okay. So there's the wounded people. How are you doing, Pierce? No, you can stay. Doc. God level 2. I'm pretty sure everybody... Nebula, Mobius, Thousand Eyed Bull. Most of you guys are fine. You are definitely fine. Yep. Okay, you can actually stay. Excuse me. And if you weren't in an exosuit, you would also be fine. Okay. So there's you all. Apparently these two are down here. We don't need either of you on board. Both in plastic armor. Okay. And now we have fish food. Is anybody in chat who wants to be put on the craft right now? Because otherwise I'm going to go from the bottom and just start right-clicking up. Pierce, yeah, you can get on board. Yeah, for that matter, I should just do everybody. And we'll see a rank that's not fish food. So I can put all of you up to the top. Me? Yeah, wow. I might have left out the part where your name kind of needed to be on the list here. Oh, I see me. He's been asking. You have Seafloor 2. Let me look through and see... Let me skip over... Hold on. Both of you are weak now. Anyone who's not weak... Oh, we're up to 18. That's good. And we should probably swap these out for these. Oh yeah, and our armor, huh? Plastic is... We don't actually have enough of this. Need another 4 suits? That's an actually, no, hold on. Only you two have to lose a suit, because I can give... What do I want exosuits for? I don't really know. You two can have exosuits. And I'd like the exosuits to be in the same area. So there's that. I'm not going to check stats, they're just going to suffer. Okay, that's good. How many... Sort by space used. We have a lot of aquaplastics. Like, a lot. And that's not including... this space, where we have another 500-ish. So I'm gonna head over here, and we're just gonna knock that up to 30. Alien cloning. We will continue stream if the month ends. Yeah, aliens are identical, duplicates in every way. Okay. Bionics, which is what we're really after. Oh yeah, and this would be nice if it didn't cost 10 million to build. Leads to... This requires an engineering, yeah, okay. We are looking for... bionics. What's this gonna take? A while. Game progression, too. Is there anything else noteworthy here? The Naga Corpse is something we probably want to do. But I think that can still wait. Worms leads to biocontrol, unlocked by a couple things. Leads to the Disruptor, depends on the MC Lab, depends on implants and learning array. Okay. We need an engineer, or a technician. Very small airborne. Uh-oh. No, it's going this way. I'm still going to go ahead and send out you to shoot this guy down. This is one of those little combat craft. You can't shoot this down. And that's gonna be month. Excellent. People are happy. We get more money. Did we spend a lot of money? We were at 8 mil before recruiting soldiers and building things. Okay. Yeah, it's fine. Well, hold on. That's not fine. Let me... So we can continue streaming, but I do have a second recording running without chat on it, which I can stop. And now that it's the start of the month, I can start the recording again. There we go. That doesn't mess with my editing scheme. Okay. Very small shallow. I don't know what these are doing, but I'm gonna keep shooting them down. Okay, this is a real craft. I'd like to approach it faster. Alright. Large living quarters is complete. Good. That means not much right now, but we can build 2 more workshops. Do I need 2 more workshops? The helicopter and the buoy. I was trying to figure out why there was a helicopter in here. I will want a second workshop eventually, unless there's a sort of advanced workshop. I also probably wanted them up here. That's fine. Yeah, give me 2 of these guys. And you're also gonna want... You probably want a Barracuda on this base. And what items do we have here? Like, clearly we have this stuff. We have sonic weapons, sonic pulsars, electronic components. Yeah, okay. Level 2 dependencies? That's interesting. I'm trying to find something other than aquaplastics to build here. Okay. Doesn't this lead to something else? What does it depend on? Learning arrays? Everything depends on learning arrays. And we can just research these once we have an engineer. Which means we actually need lobstermen to show up after a certain point. If these craft are aquatoid craft, that's good, because I think we need the calcinite for melee weapon research. It means we're likely to get an assault on the main base by aquatoids. We're going to free up 2 slots here shortly. We have another lab coming in 2 days, which means I can actually get away with purchasing 25 more of these guys. I can't really... What, this is 75%? It's probably worth having both of these on base. I'm really tempted to just put it up here and deal with it. Rebuilding the HQ would be annoying. Is there anything... Prison. Paladin of the Church. Oh, hold on, can I... There we go. And that's something we can manufacture real quick, too. Okay. Very small, shallow. Well, we continue to shoot these down. Wait, did I just target it with Poseidon? Yes, I did. No, you can leave. It's escaping. Okay. Is this another combat sub? Oh, we actually shot it down. Okay. We will wait till morning to do that. Repairs for a day. That's great. Okay. Use extreme caution. There will be aliens here. Drone. Oh, you know what I didn't do? You got a knife. Oh, Commander useless. You're still here. That's good. I guess you can have a flare. This is the loadout I should copy. Pierce, welcome back. Okay, we'll just copy this whole thing. You're actually strong enough to carry things. You get a rifle. You also get a rifle. Man, I even picked people who aren't weak. Okay. That's not terrible. We don't have any active gas cannons, which shouldn't be a problem here. There's an aquatoid with a rifle. What do you guys see? An aquatoid with a pistol. Okay. What? What are we doing here? Hey, buddy. Can you do me a favor and tell me what's going on? It's a technician. I thought this was very small. Okay, technicians just have MC. That's curious. The more you know. So where do you get shot? Yeah, okay. This guy shot somebody and failed to kill it. This is a hell of a craft. This is pretty cool, actually. Can you shoot this guy for me? Okay, so we're in this for a little bit longer than 2 aliens. There's nobody there. Drop this for yourself. Back inside, hopefully the technician... Or hopefully that's the only technician. Wait, that's kind of good. So, we need to remember that this craft has engineers on it for lobstermen and armored gillmen. Okay. Anyways, we will... It's asymmetrical. It's cool. Or is it? No, it's not asymmetrical. This whole chunk just blew up. I'm gonna gamble on ending the turn again. There's no gas tanks. Uh-oh. That's fine. Okay, so... we still have problems. Who is this? Oh, okay, well, I guess we're not going to find out who this is. Did it shoot the drone successfully? No. Can you go up? Yes. Not enough time units, okay. Lucky, well, you say lucky on the smoke grenades, but the aliens can't tell the difference between normal grenades and smoke grenades, so the fact that it's already sitting here primed means they're always going to pick it, which is really useful. They do it every time. I'm just going to assume there's only 4 people here. Do you have a real grenade? Yeah, go ahead and throw that. Close enough, probably. Yeah, I know. Nobody's actually in danger from this guy. Though we have no time units. Great. How many aliens are on this thing? Also, seafloor already died again. Okay. Well, drones out. We're on the map. This craft is a problem. Yeah, okay. I should have figured that one to hit. Now, you actually have a line of sight to this guy. Okay. Drone. Okay, so I see no more aliens. What I'm tempted to do here is to grab you, run out to here, run out of time units. Not exactly my plan. Can you fire an aim shot from here? Not quite. Now you can also fire an aim shot. Okay, well you should be able to fire an aim shot. 24, stop jumping. Yeah, you're good. That was close, but not quite. Okay, we're gonna have a bunch of people run outside too. Just drop smokes around. Make it difficult for people to kill each other through panics. Yep, that's the best I'm getting. Have you dropped something for yourself? You should. You can't. You dropped something for the team. Okay. And the drone. Go over here. It'll shoot at you. Okay, it won't shoot at you. One of these days, what a 30% shot. Are there dead aliens in here? Looks like there's one. Yeah, okay, so there were like 6 on board this guy. You have a lot of time units. That thing's in the way. Just stand there. They'll get him eventually. 24. I saw that. You tried to shoot Sherman over here. Also shoot this guy. Okay. So MC is still the most threatening thing to us. Until we encounter more difficult aliens, but we'll see what happens when that happens. Stat-wise, some of you, great items, don't need the pistols. Oh, somebody died with armor. Hmm, 7 corpses recovered. That's a pretty meaty, very small UFO. But again, if we encounter that with lobstermen or something, that's going to be great for us. Okay. Yeah, that's tough. I think we leave it be for a little while. Construction of laboratories complete. When do the scientists come in? 24 hours. That's what I expected. That's the full base complete-ish. I'm kind of tempted to continue making armor here. There we go. I actually didn't read what that cost. Repair paladin armor. Requires 2, but at the same time you can recycle it for 4, which doesn't make sense. Yeah. Because it costs 2, when you can also strip it for 4 and make a full suit of armor? Oh, you can actually strip the units too. We don't have to kill them. I will also do this real quick because I think it's slightly faster. We'll leave that running for however long. Not enough duped head torpedoes. This is why we are slowly... Launcher torpedo. I don't know if we need 10. I'll go with 6. It's a small sub. What are you up to? Okay, so they're doing something up here. Scientists, good. That's not what I wanted. I'll just scroll down. There we go. Well, bionics sooner than later. I assume these guys are gonna land. This is also an Aquatoid mission. Good. I would like to strip as well. This should take not too long. These could very easily be looking for a base. Monsters are terrorizing another island. Well, off we go. No, I want crew. I need 2 more people who aren't weak. Capital M Marksman, Coward reactions. Sherman got injured. Actually, hold on. Swap you out for tree bongos so you can finish off. You're only in a diving suit. Oh, we have a bunch of armor here. I'd like people down here to have real armor. We're gonna have plenty of it, so go ahead and start there. I'm pretty sure you guys need it too. It's fine, we'll have armor for people eventually. Crew, good. Inventory. Wow. Yeah, you got injured for an eternity, didn't you? It's you. Oh, man. Okay. That's good enough. Go ahead and deploy... Wait, hold on. You know what we're missing? Do I want drones, actually? We're not going to do the Monster Island. No, I'll just leave it with 2 empty space. It'll make it easier to maneuver. Moray. Escort, please. Thank you. Advanced bionics are now complete, which just gives us the biolab. Okay, that's cool. What are we looking at? Requires 4 cloning, 2 implanter, 1 exam room. 15 scientists. Okay. That's pretty cool. You don't get any refunded either. You can only have 1 per base. Okay. What else was I looking for here? The magnetic array? What do I do with the magnetic array? This is a craft. This is a craft augment, I think. We haven't researched inert Illyrium yet, which leads to exchange, which leads to a couple of different items. We're a little past that. I don't know if the plasma cannon, or whatever plasma weapon we get's any better than the gas cannon. We never researched stun ammo. I guess we can probably cancel that now. Smart projectiles I'm still a little bit interested in. And it leads to something. Let me check, but we're working on Gauss, aren't we? So the Gauss sniper's really useful. Actually, do the Naga Corpse. We have too many of these sitting around. So we only need the second lab here to actually... Workshop space available. Hold on. Stop production. This is going to take 11 hours. We'll go down to 50 available there. We're going to transfer to, what, South Pacific 1? There's no reason to leave them with utilitarian names when we're actually doing something with the base. I mean, this is another utilitarian name, but it's one that actually helps. We'll go ahead and transfer over here. Probably 15 technicians. Yes. Do I need to transfer anything else? No. There's 4 days left here, so we'll also go ahead and purchase. We'll go up to 40. Which will be good enough here. And then we can get rid of you. Which we can go ahead and build a biolab over. Assuming I do have the stuff. Okay. So that'll be done sooner or later. I don't know if we can start projects with this yet, even though it's under construction. The Aquatoid technician gives nothing of use. A ghost wreck. This just led to electronic components again, yeah, okay. And Sorcerer led to Society. Oh yeah, we're gonna see Naga missions this month. Construction of the sub-pen is complete. Did I just rename this base? Yes, I did. Well, I guess we're ready. We have equipped everybody. This is a different start. Are there different monsters this time? No. Yep, there's the good old... Here, shoot this. You still see... bugs. Go ahead and take your one shot. Actually, take 2 shots. Unsuccessfully. You can go ahead and shoot the zombie. Okay. Well, that's fine. We're heading out. We shot 2 things. Yeah, those are on the way. There they are. That doesn't matter. This does matter. Because we can now put everybody back on this. We're making so many suits of this armor here. I assume we're still well under capacity. 350. Okay, first off, we're well under capacity. Wait, this is engineering. I was gonna say, the numbers changed. Yeah, that's more what I expected. Defense strength 1,000. Okay. Gauss is like 770%, I want to say. Okay. And I guess we're just waiting for more time to pass. I could put more armor on people. We're pretty close. I mean, how many suits do we have? 9. We're definitely in need of more than 9 suits here. But I will go ahead and give you guys armor for the sake of it. And I'll work my way up from the bottom for a couple of people too. Lix definitely needs a suit, so we're still short on 1, 5, 6, 7, 8? Something like that. And we're making 13? Yeah, it's fine. Oh, 15, I was gonna say, why are there more technicians unemployed? It's because they're at the other base. Okay. I don't know what you're up to, you're getting shot down though. We downed it. Is it daytime? Daytime enough. And this one shouldn't... Where's my smoke? This one shouldn't have 5 aliens with MC abilities. For that matter, this one should probably link with me. This has more than 1 alien. Hello. So that's a real weapon, you're a threat. Neither of these two are threats, though. We just shot down a shark sub. There's a 20% chance we're in danger. Do I take the 30% auto? I think I do. What time unit count? 27? You can kneel. Okay, you actually heard it. That time you missed 3 shots in a row. Okay, they're all out of time units now, so you can pop your head out. 12? Oh, you can't see this guy for some reason. I think we'd still take the auto. It's not a good shot. Okay. Serial designation. I'm gonna need you to give me a read on these guys. Okay, so they don't have any particular resistance to Gauss. They're just pretty durable. They're really durable. They have armor, too. Okay, they're gonna take 2 shots in almost every scenario here. Which means I might want to speed towards the sniper. Having a good 4 of those would be super useful. Go ahead and drop that. You don't have smoke. I do think we're gonna pop our head out, fire an auto shot. Okay, so they're pretty durable. I feel like I've taken 2 hits so far. And the 30 armor helps. Okay, just drop yourself smoke. You should also drop one of these outside. Nah, just get out of the way. You get 1 auto shot. Okay. We've killed 1. see this guy. That's creepy. You can't see this guy. What do we need to see him? We need to level the terrain. Okay. That's fine. That also means we have the time units to just throw things here. Hold on. Get an auto shot, not an accurate one. Go ahead and take a snapshot. Okay, there's a smoke here, so you should be fine. Should be able to see it before it sees you. Should. It also only has one shot left. Ooh, you killed that guy in one hit. There's number 4. Way off in the distance here. Can you fire a named shot at that distance? Yep. Okay. We're doing this again. We got a hit. Yeah, 0 to the drone. That's 2. Good job. Okay, so those are workable, yeah. Thankfully I do have Gauss. Because 30 armor pretty much just filters out the previous weapons, doesn't it? That and some amount of resistance. Like, you can probably chip through intervals of 5 to 10 damage. Maybe even 15 if you're lucky, but we're also going up against 70 health there, so they're basically impossible to kill. Without Gauss, the alien weapons could also make it. So a combination of the alien tech, the shard weapons, and super cavitating rounds from a couple of different weapons could make those workable. But Gauss means you just get to shoot them without thinking too hard. Resistance to AP is worse, actually, because lasers melt shonks. Okay. That's good to know, actually. Means shooting that down isn't a huge deal. Good for you guys. 7 corpses? Oh no. I remember you mentioned that. You get lower unit numbers in the early game on these crafts, and it seems we're past that. Okay. Yeah. Gauss is overall the better choice for logistical reasons. Yeah. Yeah. Okay. Naga Corpse, good. Small crafts are now clown cars. Are battleships going to be 40, 45 units now? Or are those still, like, mid-30s? Nothing from that. We just needed the dissection recipe. I like the Gauss craft weapon. Technicians? Yep, we got another day before those are useful. Jesus, no. Okay. That's what we're interested in. 30-something? Yeah, okay. So that hasn't changed much. You guys should probably make... What's a moray run us? 150 aquaplastics, that's quite a bit. might stick with the Barracuda, because I just want the craft here for if it spots something running straight at the base to be able to deploy and shoot it down. And that would be beyond cruel, yeah. There's already quite a few on that tiny map. I mean, what else could we make here? We probably want some medkits. So make like 10 of these for me. Because I assume stores. We just have things we can buy. You know, X-rifles, shotguns, laser rifles, stun grenades, dye grenades, full-fledged grenades, knives, flares, and there's all the alien weapons we can't quite use yet. Also, you guys can do, actually... We should definitely get rid of all of these. I'll let you guys make medkits for 4 days. Only 2 more corpses. Okay, that's fine. Apparently 2 people. Is that this base? Yes. Okay. Is this the 2-stage mission again? A multi-stage mission, local military forces, provide assistance. So I need to hit this because it could have later game aliens, which we need. Armored Gillmen would be incredible. I do think we need a live bio drone. Also, we need drones. Now you crossed the 70th threshold. Okay, so you don't need to be here. You're still wounded. Welcome to the team. Your weight's not terrible. But what I'm really looking for... Oh, but you keep... okay, no, it's fine. Hold on. 2, 3. You get loadout 3. And that's 45 weight. If anybody else is close to 45, we want you to have a cannon. Not quite. We have at least 1 gas cannon, which is nice. Where are we heading? That's a good path. That's probably going to be nighttime by the time we get there. Or is it never nighttime in that little circle? No, it's nighttime. Okay. Uh-oh. No, it's fine. Well, we're doing a night mission now, which means I actually need to care. Unfortunately, you guys are going to need flares. And it'd be really nice to have whatever the bio flares are. Those must be better than these. Oh, this is bad. This is real bad. Okay, yeah, we're gonna start swapping grenades for flares. You don't even have grenades. Okay. We need to... So I think we can afford to pass the first turn. You are a threat. So you're gonna have to drop this thing. The rest of us will hope for the best. What's that? These biodrones? Huh? A Naga again. Okay, I can work with that. I also don't have to work with that. Hmm. A full survey here. This guy's got a shield. I mean, this isn't terrible. It's certainly annoying. It's just gonna take a while. Okay, well, start shooting things. Okay, maybe we ignore that. Well, actually, you have plenty of time to shoot things with. You can't see that guy. You can see that guy. Go for it. Wow. Okay. So we're in a decent spot. I'm gonna need you to throw a smoke for me. I need this out to, like, here. You, since you've dropped your weapon, can throw this to, like, here. Can you actually see it? No, you can only see this guy as well. And you missed. That's probably turn. We'll see how you'd fare. Another drone out of the Damn. There are guys. Okay. They are aggressive. Fire auto deploy. That Naga took a shot and lived. Go back to the roof. Uh-huh. Okay. Yeah, you can see through smoke, so that's good. You're gonna need to take this guy as well. There's two people in there. Okay. I take it back. You don't need a real weapon. You want this guy. And you need to arc this thing into here. A whopping bunch of zeros? Time units, really. Okay. Drop that. Go inside. Can you? Yes, you can. Really? I did kind of steal your gas cannon there, didn't I? Yeah, this is going well. I don't know if well is quite the word I'd choose, but we're in the mission. I am going to abandon the underground because there's no civilians, it doesn't matter. I don't really want to chew through all that again. Slow as that was last time. Can I throw more grenades in there? Oh. Good job. I'm gonna leave that alone. Okay. So they've all decided they don't like getting hit by grenades. I'm gonna have you auto-fire. I'm gonna have you auto-fire again. Yeah. Because there's a very small chance that they lived. That's kind of impressive, actually. Where did they go? Okay, so they ran away. That's another guy. Probably can shoot at them. Go ahead and try your luck. You're injured. You're injured. Okay. Both of them will die eventually. What we're worried about is this guy. Which you can actually get away with taking on. Chaos landscaping, yeah. Good job. I assume none of you do have a flare. Look at that. Apparently we have one of these. Oh yeah, somebody died here, didn't they? You could throw this too. I don't know where you'd care to throw it. We'll hold on to that. Actually, get out of the way. We'll start throwing flares into corners. Apparently there's a light out here. Go ahead and amplify that. Okay, and we're here. Cost 12? Yeah, just hold in your offhand, it's fine. I'll have you fire an inaccurate shot. Yep, and then get out of the way. I might take a couple aim shots up here. How many guys do we have available to fire here? Enough. Landscaping is the correct word for this. Okay, you both just stand here. You have time units enough to react. You can get out of the way a little bit. Nobody else has time units. That's fine. You can probably push out this side. There's another one. No, you're just running in circles. That guy's a bit close. Maybe you can see him. Go ahead and auto. Uh-oh. Yep, that's one you see. Okay. This guy in the pit here. You grab a new gun. There you go. Spin, nothing. Okay. You're gonna throw this guy out to here. See, nobody knew. Which is good. All carbines on Mars suffer from barrel bending. It seems like a riddle. You do have a flare. What's it cost you to throw? 11. Okay, so you can't throw that. You can drop your new gun over there. Do you guys have flares to throw here? Get out of the way. Just throw it over here. Thank you. Somebody here has a flare at least. Get that out to there. Get this guy. Can you get it over here? That's close enough. You got a small presence outside here. Oh. line up inside. Unsuccessfully, but they tried. Snapshot. Can I auto from this range? No. Just gonna die for me, that's fine. The guy in the pit died. Drone. Okay. That's good info. I don't think you can see that guy. That was pretty accurate. That was about the same accuracy. And you actually got hit by Psy there. Can you hit this guy? You can try. Somebody in here, throw a smoke up to the extract. Why? Okay. Time units, apparently. Huh. Can you get another one off to the right? Something like... Actually, you're kind of okay. Terrain should block most of this. Hello, yep, you're the problem. That's a... yeah, okay, that's a shard weapon. So you can take your snapshots. Shield down. But it's alive. Take an aim shot. Into the ground. I feel like that's going to block your smoke, so I'm not going to try that. Can you hit aim shots over here? Yes. Good job. We know there's a zombie out here too. Right there. Do I leave the drone floating here? I feel like there's got to be more than this one zombie here. It can't have been just everything clustered around the craft when he landed. We'll send a few people up to the roof. I think we should move the drone back a little. And I'd like to book it. Oh, you don't have a gun. Alright, never mind, go back. I'd like you to book it. Or just get up to here. You might want to head back inside. You can stand here, watch that way. You can watch over here. You can watch over here. Just look that way. Can you get up to the top of the rock here? Yes. And you spot another zombie. Okay. So it's good that you're staring this way. For that matter, we probably have two people out here. Wait, if you step one tile forwards, you can see it. Now, you guys have far, far less line of sight. Now you can see. Yeah, it doesn't bleed, but that's a good hit. You appear on the roof, get one shot. Go ahead and kneel. Missed. Go ahead and get... Okay, so there's damage out. Both of these should be non-threatening if they rush us. Good. There's real aliens still here. How are you doing? Slightly injured. Do you have a flare? Nope. We have no flares. Here we go. Oh, we see this guy all of a sudden. This is a different guy. You can see him? Take him out. Or not. You also see him. Do you have a med kit? No. Do you? Yes. Throw to, like, there. Sprint to, like, there. Drop a smoke. Use this guy. Okay, try your luck. Okay. That was left armor. So your front armor should be somewhat safe now. You missed. Try again. Actually, I think you shot it once and it lived. Okay, there's still aliens out here. Drone's up on the roof. We'll just head out across the map. Spot nothing. You have a flare to throw. Okay. 14, you're not going to have time units for that. Somebody outside here. Yeah, there we go. You can throw it pretty far. It's because we're on land. Makes sense. We'll call that and see what happens. Apparently there's still aliens out here. Oh. Yeah, that's not a problem. Unless, of course, you miss. Which is the play of the turn so far for you guys. Can you hit a shot? Yes. And you got it in one shot. Okay. If there was anything useful down here, I would do it. But there is not. We got a bunch of garbage. Here's your gun. You're using this now. That is not the start I want. Well, this isn't terrible. We could get away with pushing all the way out here. If I try to leave 2 units outside the extraction area. Those are both pistols as well. Oh, none of you guys have flares left to throw. There should be enough units here to block line of sight to you. I didn't expect you to throw that. Can you throw it over here? Nope, that's fine. Drop it on the ground. That's tough. This guy can actually see you. Well, now you can kill him. And this guy's not looking. You're gonna be stuck outside of that area. You just can't see anything, period. You've dropped a smoke, but we could probably get away with throwing a smoke into this room. I'm gonna recommend killing this. That was not successful there. Okay, well... I'm a little tempted to try and kill this guy, but the shield's gonna make it a problem. What we really need out here is a flare. Yeah, there's a flare sitting on the ground, so that doesn't really help us. I'll give you guys a chance to shoot, of course. And fail. Time units. You're in a slightly better... There's a rock there. Get out of the way. Somebody else take point. MC shield 117. Okay, where did you die? Here. I need your stuff back. Okay, that's fine. Okay, you gotta get out of the way. You gotta get in here. If we try to leave, we're up to 15 units. 0 outside. Did we not take a drone down here? We did, okay. Yep, I'm happy with that. I mean, less happy that somebody died, but... I'm good enough with clearing the first layer. Because there's nothing extra you get down there. It's a 2x2, yeah. And especially at night, well, I mean, it's probably going to be dark anyway, but it's just kind of a pain. It's still very deep. Okay. Another one. Okay. We're gonna go ahead and shoot you down. It's moving too fast to shoot down. It's another one of these. That's probably Aquatoid. Right, it's gonna start hitting us from like here. It's escaping, okay. I think I'm fine with that. We're gonna tail that so long as it's near the base, but I'm not really concerned about shooting it down. You can bounce down to the bottom. Not all the way to the bottom, but you know. Enough. Yeah, it's fine. No. We're not gonna play around with you going towards base. It's escaping. Okay, it's going to base. No, just go back to base. This thing's durable. Uh-huh. That looks to me like it's hitting that base. Oh, it turned. Thank you. Yeah, repairs. We can try and hit this. We'll do this. We'll see what's here. I guess Barracuda's... I'm gonna fly the route and see if it picks up anything. Okay. Means we're probably safe. And you have a weird... everybody has a weird loadout, because it was a 2-stage mission. Go ahead and... Hold on. Copy this. We don't need flares. just have... excuse me, you just have no loadouts. I also didn't try to vet anybody who I put on the craft here, so they could have pretty low weight. You guys can just about carry your own smoke grenades now. Okay. We'll see who this is. We have fake drones. TWoTS, okay. And this is a small, so it shouldn't be a problem. Until they walk up to the crafting machines, right? Oh, they decided not to. Hi, bud. Good job. Also, throw a smoke before... Yes, you can't move. Throw a smoke before we open the other door and prevent us from doing that. Why? What? Okay. Interesting. I don't think you should take that shot. Now, what you probably want to do is throw a smoke up to here? Where did that land? Under. Okay. Oh, you see this guy from here. Hold on. Take that shot. Okay, run away. I guess we're gonna leave that smoke grenade there. Go inside. Actually, no, pick up your grenade. So apparently we can see from here and it hasn't shot us yet, which is odd. So we're gonna keep trying. Okay. Which means both of you are safe to just go down a layer. Good. Now we can get somebody else to drop that for you. Get me a smoke up here. That's good enough. Okay. Map-wise, this is just about the edge. This is just about the edge, so we gotta go this way a good distance. Okay. Hi. How'd we miss you? That's interesting. So we're probably clear on this side. You're here. You're on the roof. Okay. I mean... Okay. Good job. I can't say that I expected you to hit that. the edge of the map now. You have one more smoke, so go ahead and chain that out to probably... I don't know if that's useful to us. That leaves this gap open. You'll just sit there in the smoke and react again. Get like 1 or 2 more guys out. And the rest of you should line up over here. So apparently you get to keep seeing things from here. You're a pretty good shot. This isn't even a very large... This is the smaller of the designs. Get me another smoke out to here. Is this the edge of the map? Pretty close. Okay, you should probably look this way. You see anything in the corner? Nope. Get me... You don't have one. Give me a smoke up to this rock. That might not bloom. We'll just hope it does. We have a lot of guys for this mission. Now, it wouldn't surprise me if whoever was left is still inside. Go ahead and drop your own smoke. You can walk around the edge here, you can spot nobody. Drop this and we're good to go. I'm just gonna leave you floating there on the edge. Pretty much see to the edge of the map. Someone should throw one smoke though, since you're now completely at the edge of our vision. Nothing. Alright, similar story. Get something up to the roof. That's a little... kind of missed. Hi, bud. I think the optimal decision here is to do this, because you have more rear armor. Now you're suddenly missing. Okay, well... Nobody in the corner, nobody in the corner. Nobody in the corner. Nobody in the corner. Drop, you don't have one. Sooner or later, that guy's gonna get a... range? Are you kidding me? Okay. I was gonna say, sooner or later, this guy's gonna get, the idea that somebody's out. Oh, he's gone. Not far. Uh-oh. Oh, we love ourselves the exosuit. And that was a little dangerous because it was side armor. Could have pretty easily been a one-shot. Well, I think at an average, it does roughly 0 damage, so plus or minus 50%, so it could have easily one-shot. But it's also not unreasonable that it did nothing. At least we assume it did nothing. Good. There are only 8 of them. I say only. 11 sonic pulsars. Wow. We're at that stage in the game. Good, we're out of die grenades, that's pretty... Right, because we just picked up a bunch of stuff. And we're over by... No, we're not. We're just... Okay, hold on. Transfer over to engineering again. X-rifle, laser pistol, machine gun, hold on. First off, we don't need this. Second off. Third off. Oh, people want to keep one of these. This for research sake. The dart, autogun, the jet harpoons, all of the different ammo. This is the track YouTube doesn't like. We have a lot of shard flasks. Okay. That's good enough. At least it should be. It's not. Okay, well, go ahead and transfer to engineering. Some of the sonic weapons we have a collection of. We also have a broken exosuit. We have 3 Deep 1 terrorists. None of these are useful to us. Actually, we're just accumulating aliens here, aren't we? Yeah, -3. We haven't been using any of these. Get rid of them. I know we don't need this guy. Might want a squad leader, or dead anyways. We can sell those. Aquatoid. Navigator, we already did. These 3 are useful dead. Gillman, squad leader, I don't think is useful to us. Go ahead and get rid of this guy. Technician isn't useful. Commander, I mean, it's an officer. I don't know if we have research to Deep 1 so far. TWoTS squad leader, we might need molecular control. Doesn't look like it. We can sell those. Probably kill the TWoTS. And there's our alien problem dealt with. Capacity-wise, we're suddenly over because we have corpses. Okay. Now what I was gonna do... Hold on. If I give soldiers armor... Does this reduce? Oh, it does. That's neat. So if you equip soldiers with armor, it reduces your storage use. Okay. Now, I would still like to transfer over... there's no aliens? I assume this is just, like, the aliens themselves. Equipment? We've already accumulated a ton of... Yeah. Not all of them. Hold on. Just most of them. Pistols we like. Rifles, we'll send all of those over. Storage-wise, that makes a good impact, and you're still, like, 100 under, so we're fine. Very small airborne. Very large airborne. Uh-oh. Okay, so what we're gonna do is we're gonna save the game. Let me actually do some checks here. Armor. You have a plain diving suit, now you have armor. Everyone has full armor. So that's good. Equipment-wise, we don't really have enough for everybody. We have a good amount of pistols and rifles, but not quite enough to go around. Gas cannons are something we'll go ahead and throw on for the people who can. That's probably good enough. I mean, we outnumber the aliens, don't we? Oh yeah, more than. Which means we also don't have nearly enough stuff. But that's fine. We'll make it through. Let me go ahead and save the game again, since I've made a couple of changes here. Fire? That's neat. Touchdown nearby. Does that reduce the number of aliens, or is that just it didn't destroy the craft, so oh well. Also, we have a bunch of drones which can carry things. Yeah, okay. That's fine. I saved so that we can do this next time. Alright. So yeah, that's what we get to look forward to next time. We didn't even check the aliens, so no spoilers there, I think, unless it was on the screen and I just didn't make a mental note of it. You never bother with base fences like this? Alright. But yeah, thank you all for watching. Next time we're doing a base defense, and I will see you then.